Hey you guys, happy Tuesday. It's Tuesday. Hey ho, hey ho, it's Tuesday. How y'all doing this I was gonna say morning, actually it's evening, and it is actually after 6 o'clock p.m. I think it's 6:30 p.m. I got off work a little late because I had a last minute call. Y'all, I did not record this morning. How was y'all morning? I hope it was a good one. I really do hope you guys had a beautiful, amazing, blessed day today. I hope you said your prayers for all our brothers and sisters in Christ, and hope you expected great things today, and I hope you receive something great today. Okay. I did not come to y'all this morning. It was my intentions to. I was up about 6. My same old every morning routine. Straighten up, even stuff really didn't need to be straightened up because I did it all the night before, but I found stuff to do. And then I came to sit down and talk to you guys about 7:30 when Jeremiah needed to print out some stuff. But for the life of me this morning, we could not get the printer to print. I'm like, what the heck? Like, I'm constantly sending the stuff from my phone to the printer, and it was saying printer not available right now. Mind you, the printer was copying, scanning, it was doing everything, but it just would not print when I send something to it from my phone. I'm like, okay, and it was just literally driving me insane. I knew once before when something like that happened, meant that it had something to do with the connection. So I did, shut things down, back on, down, everything I was supposed to do, and it still wasn't working, y'all. Now, imagine I've changed nothing. But then I was like, okay, you know what? Let me go and re-download the app, okay? That's what I did, and that's when I realized that for the printer, it had a different printer number. The last 2 digits were different than what it was supposed to be. I didn't pay attention to that. So once I chose the printer with the correct, when I added the printer with the correct printer, it printed. Okay, so it just only took me until this afternoon to figure it out. But I knew that I would. It just would take me time because it was just driving me. I was like, I'm gonna figure this out. So I was able to print the first stuff the first couple of pages I printed. I forgot to blow it up, so it was kind of small to print, not tiny, but small. So I reprinted that. He had already filled out what he needed to, and so he just said he'll take the bigger one just in case. So that was done. It was an okay day. The phones were off and on, busy. Y'all, my eyes, I was so tired. Like, I still am, but earlier my eyes were so tired they were burning. What was I gonna say? I had a strange dream yesterday. I was gonna share it with you guys this morning, and now I don't remember any of it. I don't remember any of it. I think it had to do with something with a kid and bleeding, and I just don't remember. And to be honest with you, I think that dream was because yesterday before I was just really tired, and I was lying down, and I was looking at YouTube, and I was watching a documentary. Well, not a documentary, but a YouTube video where an elephant was giving birth. So I watched that, and then I think it was, and then I saw a rhino give birth. So I think that's probably, I fell asleep probably with that in my head, and that's probably where that dream came from, because it was just really weird. But yeah, guys, I'm off work. I'm so tired. Just wanted to, check in with you guys, say good morning, good afternoon, and good night all at once. Lavelle got off work a little early today. He came in and he cooked. Oh, I was so grateful because I cooked Monday. I'm so sorry, guys. Monday I made orange chicken and rice. Yesterday I made like a stir fry and fried rice, chicken fried rice. And so today Lavelle he fried up a steak. He put it on the grill. He put some chicken wings on the grill. He made greens. And okay, y'all, so he bought greens, but he didn't get meat to go with the greens, right? So the chicken that I made yesterday, they really liked for the stir fry. Now, I didn't mix. I did it by itself. The reason being, Jeremiah don't like a lot of vegetables, so I didn't put any vegetables in it. I put the vegetables in mine, and like I separated. And so, just the meat, because I didn't know Lavelle don't like gravy. So I did regular rice with that meat, and then I did fried rice for me, with the meat, with the vegetables. So Lavelle was like, when he tasted the meat that I made yesterday, he was like, this is good. And Jeremiah was like, this is good. Lavelle was like, I don't know what you did with it, but it's good. So what he liked it, Jeremiah liked it, and they both are like, well, Jeremiah and both Lavelle, like, sometimes when I make it, I don't always cook it all the way, but this time I did. And I remember them telling me that, so I made sure that I let it cook long enough. And because a lot of times I've been in a hurry when I cook that, so I really let it cook, let it simmer for a while. So they loved it. What was I gonna say? Okay, so Sunday, I think it was, I made pot roast. I think I mentioned that in the video, but it wasn't the beef pot roast, it was pork pot roast. And so there was a little bit left, the meat with the potatoes, the vegetables, all of that, right? Lavelle went in there and took that meat, okay, the potatoes, everything that was left in that bowl, put it over in the greens and mixed it up. When I tell y'all it was good, it was good. I was like, okay, well, I guess if you think about it, like some people have ham hock or whatever. I don't like the ham hock. I did that last time. I did not like it. Ham hock, whatever you call it. I like the turkey wings. But anyway, like I said, he put that meat over in there with whatever. It is so good. As a matter of fact, y'all, I have a bowl right here. It was really good. He made steak, but he don't. His steak, he likes it where I see blood or pink. I don't like my meat like that. So I cut a piece and I put it in the microwave. But then I started doing stuff and forgot about it and overcooked it. Yep, see what I did? I just cut a little piece. I put it in the microwave and I overdid it. So it's almost hard. So, whatever. And with my tooth being sore, I can't even really chew that. But I can eat these greens. And like I said, he did chicken wings on the grill, which is really good. Yeah, and that's what we're having today. I was so grateful that he did that, because I really didn't feel like it. I was just like, it's leftovers in there, enjoy. But they were making a joke about Lavelle was like, he's like, I'm a cook. He's like, because, the reason what brought the joke up was because, okay, when I went in to clean up, right, he did a pretty good job of cleaning up, but I'm going to always go back. And so I cleaned up, washed the dishes that was left, sweep the floor. I'm going to bring the grill in. It's outside. It's cooling off, but I don't like to leave it, because like I told y'all before, most people are generally good, but then you got some that are not. So I will bring everything in. So when I was cleaning up, I saw that he had a bowl. It had rice in it, but it also had greens in it. The green mixture that he, mixed up with the pork, meat, potato, all the vegetables and stuff. And I'm like, did he mean to do this? And I tasted it. And to be honest with you, I tasted it before I even paid attention to it. I thought it was, what did I think it was? I don't know. But I had tasted it before I paid attention to it. Then I looked down at it. I was like, wait a minute, this greens and rice mixed up together? Is this garbage I'm putting in my mouth? So I went and I asked him. Because to be honest with you, it didn't taste bad. It was actually pretty good. So I had to go in there and ask him. I'm like, did you mean to do this? He was like, yeah, mommy, I'm sorry. He said, that's my bowl. It was hot. I was letting it cool down. I was full. I was letting it cool down, then I'm putting it in the refrigerator. And I was like, oh, this is your personal bowl. He's like, yeah. I was like, I ate some of it. He was like, it's good, right? I was like, yeah. I said, but did you mean to do it? He was like, no, actually, it was a mistake. He was like, but it was good. I was like, yeah, it was a good mistake. I was like, that's actually good. It really was. It really is. So the joke was, Jeremiah was talking about, well, what did he say? Oh, he was like, he meant to do that. He was like, mommy, sometimes you'll go in there and you'll mix up stuff. At least with Lavelle, he'll set his aside. Like if he mixed something for himself, mistake or not, he's going to set it aside. He's not going to make the whole dish like that. Because guess what? Everybody might not like it, right? Trying to swallow that hard ass meat out, overcooked. Everybody may not like it. Whereas me, he was like, whereas you go in there and cook it whether anybody like it or not. And I was like, so Jeremiah was like, him and Lavelle was talking about it. Lavelle was like, he said, he was like, I don't know what mommy done did in there, what she may have done, so that's why he went ahead and did what he did. But he was like, I don't know. He said, she might have mixed up something. He was like, she'll go and take the last pack of chicken and experiment, and that's the last pack of chicken. And they started talking about how when Jesus freed the people from Israel, and they had to go 40 days and 40 nights in the wilderness, this, that, and the other. He said, just imagine. He said, you got all them people out there 40 days and 40 nights, and here you come, and it's only one pack of chicken left, and you gonna go experiment on the chicken. I was like, screw y'all. But it was like, that's what you be doing. It was like, you go and you take the last lick or whatever and experiment on it. It's a different thing if it was a lot, so that way if then nobody like it or whatever, we can make something different. No, you're going to experiment on all of it. I was like, well, you got a point. But yeah, they're goofy. And I was trying to get Jeremiah to taste greens, but he don't like greens when I eat them, right? And like I told him, Jeremiah, I was the same way growing up. I would not eat greens. And it's still a lot of stuff that I do not and will not eat, right? And I remember growing up, people would be like, are you sure you black? I'm like, yeah, I just don't eat a lot of soul food. Like Thanksgiving, I will eat. But even then, it's only certain stuff that I will eat. Now, after getting married and over the years, I did learn to start eating greens. And that's only because their dad's brother had made some greens one time with meat in it. And it had this spiciness to it. It was so good. So from that point on, I had started eating greens, but still I don't eat them every day. It's just like every blue moon, right? And when we do cook them, of course I would eat them until they're gone, but it's not like I'll wake up and say, oh, I want greens today. I don't typically do that. It's not like, it's like really every blue moon. So I told him it took me a while, and he was like, I can't eat the greens. So he said, because to me it's like grass. I said, wow. I said, that's the same thing that come out of my mouth. I used to always tell people it just look like dirty grass. Not just grass, but dirty grass, filthy grass. That's what it looked like to me. And he was like, I was like, just taste it. People kept telling me, just taste it. He was like, I'm not doing it. He was like, just taste chitlins. I was like, nope. He said, why not? I said, for the same reason you won't eat the greens. I don't eat chitlins. He said, there you go. He was like, and then we got to talking about, like I had saw this documentary where they were talking about, I forget what it was I was watching, but if you think about it, a lot of the meats that we eat, or African Americans or whatever eat, the chicken feet, cow tongue, chitlins, all of that, it's leftovers from the pig and this, that, and the other. And the picture that I saw, I don't know, I can't remember if it was a documentary or a picture, but they were talking about how in slavery days, that's all we had to eat. That's all black people had to eat. They cooking and cleaning, and they cooking the massa and his family all this extravagant good food and good meat, but they were always given leftovers. And so that's how they came up with different creative meals and things to eat, because it was leftovers, and they got to eat, they got to feed their families. And so hence chitlings and all of that kind of stuff, right? So it was like that's slave food. And I was like, I can see why you would feel that way. I said, because back in the day, from what I understand, that's exactly, it was leftovers. So I can understand why you would think slave food. So when people tell him, oh, are you sure you black? Yeah, I'm black. I'm just not a slave. But he's just being silly in saying that. But yeah, from what I understand, it was how it was, and that's how it had come to be, where we were eating, pig feet. Well, a lot of people eat pig feet. That's because over the time, generation, but that's original, from what I understand, where it came from. That's why people started eating that, because basically there was no choice, But anyway, guys, that's that. I am I read my word today. I'm about to find a movie to watch. As always, I finally got somebody to go to the store to get these for me. And these. And I'm mixing them. Y'all really got to try this. It's so good. Now, when I first started doing this, it wasn't this mixture. It was, y'all know the corn chips? They used to sell them. Was it barbecue? No, it wasn't barbecue. They used to sell the regular corn chips, but I used to eat them with something hot. I think it was these. I used to mix them with these. I mixed them with something that gave them like a spice to it. And so that's how I came across this. I don't know. But it's really good. Try it. Anyway. My tooth hurt. I'm going to go ahead and finish up and lay down. I'll try to get this grill time to cool off. That's all I have left with my soda. I had sent them to the store, scraping up some change to get a soda. And I was like, I always say get a 2-liter, right, for everybody. This costs more than a 2-liter, right? They got me my own personal soda. It costs more than a 2-liter. But then next thing I know, I come out, everybody drinking my soda. I was like, that's why I said get a freaking 2-liter. Jesus. But anyway, guys, yeah, I know I said that already and I keep saying it. I'm going to go ahead and log off. You guys have an amazing rest of the night. And now that I done started eating the junk food, I don't want to finish my greens. So I'm going to put them in the refrigerator. Really good. I'll put them in the refrigerator and heat them up tomorrow. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get this grill now. You guys have a great night. Remember to say your prayers this evening, okay, for all our brothers and sisters in Christ, okay. Yeah, and just sleep tight. Sleep, have a great night's sleep. You know, I keep losing my screen. Have a really night. Have a great night, y'all. I'm so tired. I don't know what to do. I look all scraggly. Like I was really pretty cleaned up this morning. I look rough. It was a day. It's been a while. The last couple of days have been, you know, the calls have been off and on, busy, then slow down, off and on, busy, then slow down. But yeah, it's been a while. So yeah. Anyway, enjoy, and I will talk to you guys on tomorrow. Bye.